All right, well, welcome back. We are so happy to welcome Dr. Melissa Gaines, a physician with Cox Health, and our good friend Anjanette LaBellarte, who I could say your name a million times.
Exactly.
With Hospice Foundation
for
Outreach. Getting together. We're talking about an amazing movie, and Maddie, you said Randy Bacon came in before to talk about this amazing film that's going to be happening at the Gillioz, The Soft Surrender. Thank you both for coming in.
Yeah, we're excited to be here.
Yeah, so who wants to start? Tell us about this amazing
Dr.
film.
Gaines.
Yeah, so Randy Bacon had done this film before, but this is kind of a remake of it, and we asked him to pair patients also with clinicians, and so he interviewed me and my patient, and Kwong and Richard are just wonderful people, and she had a recurrent cancer, and her specialist said it's time for hospice. So we had a big discussion about that in the office. And then I got a note saying that she didn't want to sign on to hospice. And I called her and I said, oh, what changed your mind? Well, she didn't realize she could travel out of state. She wanted to go to Texas to see some family, but you can travel on hospice. So when she found that out, they went ahead and they signed on to hospice. And so she's been on now since, I think, last October. And that's also true, too. You don't have to have just 6 months. It's actually 6 months if the trajectory is normal, or what we would predict. And so some people actually live longer on hospice. So.
Well, and I'm so happy you said that, because when you do hear that word hospice, a lot of the times people think that's the end of the road. Like you said, that's 6 months. But you said almost a year has gone by that she's been with hospice, I should say.
Correct. Yeah. And so I think that's the redirection that we want, or the education that we want with the film to pass on, is that hospice is a way to help you live in that time, and so that really is amplified during the film of just the connections you see of family and the relationships there, and then just also how much the clinicians and everybody, the team, is there to support people and help relieve suffering and help them prepare, and all of that's really evident in the stories that are told.
So and maybe this is Anjanette and Doctor, when do you have that conversation then? When do you know if hospice is the right choice, like you said, for living, not for dying?
Yeah. So a lot of times it's when either those treatments really aren't working anymore, or they're not wanted, they're too burdensome. Sometimes we see, in my geriatric practice, we see people that just are getting weaker, spending more time in bed, not as active, and that sometimes triggers us. But physicians are really, a lot of times, even too late to bring it up, because we're prone to treat, and so sometimes we even listen to our patients and they ask for that help, and so then we just certify that that's appropriate care.
Yeah. And Anjanette, could you go into about Hospice Foundation for Outreach and what you do for the community?
Yes. So this film is an example of what we do. So Hospice Foundation for Outreach is we educate communities about having these hard conversations that no one wants to talk about, death and dying, and everybody needs to know what you want if you're not able to talk. So we educate families and people on the front lines on how to have these conversations, these tough conversations, and that it makes things so much easier and more peaceful at the end. And we believe that the end is just as beautiful as the beginning.
I said when I first met you, Anjanette, I was like, I've never met somebody who can make a scary word like hospice not scary. And it's so true, because people hear that word and they think end of life. And it's so great to hear there's people like you, and this film is out there to say, guess what, you can still live.
Yes.
So what was it like making this film and being interviewed?
Yeah, so it was one of those days where medicine takes on a little more humanity, because we did the interview at their home, and so I am blessed that we were able to do that, and just to be asked to talk with Kwong, talk about her symptoms, and then share the story was just really remarkable. And then seeing Kwong and Richard even talk together, she really actually wanted hospice for him. She thought he was going to have a hard time, and he is getting the support he needs, but that was also something that was very apparent whenever we had that interview.
Yeah, I was going to say, you think about obviously the patient first, and you said treating, but then you've got the family dynamic around it, or, the close family friends dynamic. So going back to Richard, how has this whole experience, I guess, affected him?
Yeah, I think that he's been more prepared, and I think he has that hospice team to help if he has questions. And that's also something that hospice does that some people don't realize is even after Kwong passes, he's going to get bereavement support, and so the grief that he can have. But sometimes we're actually working through that as things progress, and so he's well prepared, and so the sting isn't as deep, you know. And so I think that was part of one of the beautiful things that came out of it too, is just knowing that she was wanting him to be prepared. And she didn't really think she needed it that much, but she is using more of the services now, so that's
Wow.
true. Yeah.
So the film is The Soft Surrender. It's a film by Randy Bacon. It's having its world premiere at the Gillioz Theater on November 1st. Here is the poster. Is it an uplifting film though? Do you leave uplifted?
Yes. So do not come because you think you're going to cry the whole time and it's going to be depressing. If anything, you will leave feeling hopeful, feel joy, feel inspired, and yeah, you'll be walking like on the clouds when you leave.
Well, if people want more information about Hospice Foundation for Outreach, how do they get in touch with you?
Okay, so what you need to do is go to the website, hospiceoutreach.org. So, and call us, 861-417-861-9543.
And guys, if you get to work with Anjanette, it's fantastic.
Yes.
And you have great doctors like this right here helping so many people. We thank you so much for what
so
you
much.
do.
Thank you.
We're glad you do it because we couldn't do it.
Nope.
And make sure you see the film November 1st at the Gillioz Theater.
See you there.